Hey everyone, it's Kai Prince here. Uh, before I get into the main topic of this video, well, basically I did a recording of everything I wanted to say during this topic of what the video is about, but I really wanted to record this bit before I show you the video because main reason being is just because I just wanted to do a quick apology saying that I do apologize that my verbal and communication skills ain't always the best, and that when I was recording this video, because I was very passionate about it, I didn't want to script it, and I thought it was best to say everything I want to say about this topic on the spot as I was recording myself. So like I said, no script. I just chose to say and think about everything I want to say on the spot, and like of course, and like because I felt it was more a more authentic way of expressing everything I felt about with this topic. And yeah, and then the final thing is like because of the previous things I said as well. Of course, sometimes my words get muddled up, or sometimes I muddle up the choice of words or sentences I use. So of course, like I said, if I slipped up saying something stupid basically, or like I said something I wasn't like that might offend someone if I did, which I apologize. But of course, like I said, it was just me just doing my best to think on the spot whilst trying to be passionate about this topic. So if I did say anything stupid, or it's just this, or you can't understand what I'm saying a bit, then yeah, I just want to apologize in advance. But anyway, yeah, here's the video and just about this topic that I thought was very important to talk about. Yo, what's going on YouTube? Kai Prince here. I don't know why I did that first, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not gonna put an intro in this video because this is more about a serious topic I want to talk about. So basically, for those of you who are like me, who I like find game community or Smash community. Of course, there's a lot of news that stirred up recently, which I'm sure a lot of people know about, and it has been like quite a few days now, so I won't go too much into it because I'm sure a lot of people know already. But like to keep it short, with the Smash community, there was a lot of like stuff like in fact with both the Smash and fighting game community. Like so with Smash, there was a lot of things to do with like sexual allegations and like news about like certain things to do with sexual harassment, abuse with certain players. Like some of the very noticeable ones that popped up was a player known as Nairo, and also another player called Zero as well. Things like that. There was things about that where there was all these allegations or news about sexual allegations, harassment, all that stuff. And like because of that, a lot of their sponsors, like things like their sponsors and stuff, dropped them. And like even like I think Zero like made a tweet about on his like Twitter or things like that about like him making some of the stuff. So because of that, like they like a lot of sponsors and stuff have dropped them now and all that. And the thing is, if like the fan community, the FGC, there's the big news about Joy Cruella, also known as Mr. Wizard, now previous CEO of EVO, Evolution Champions Series. If you lot don't know what it is, it's the biggest fighting game tournament in the world. I mean, I believe like from what I believe, the way I see it, and like basically there was a thing, some allegations popped out about him with things to do with like sexual allegations and like things to do with harassment again that popped up, which caused him to eventually be kicked off the board of the EVO CEO board and stuff like that. So now like Tony Cannon is now taking those CEO responsibilities, whilst like Mr. Wizard isn't part of EVO anymore. He's not part of the company anymore. So like like before I get into things like that, the first thing is I want to like, for those of you that were affected by any of these sexual harassment, abuse, like whatever happens, first thing is it was a good thing for those of you stepping up and like coming forward about it is very important. Not just for you, but it's for everyone, because it's important to know what, especially in community things like this. We have to be careful. We always have to be careful around people. And for you lot, for those of you that were affected by this, like I apologize, and like I hopefully you can look forward to like good things in the future. But the reason why I wanna say it's really good of you, like it was really great of you lot to come forward, because for anyone in this world, things to do with sexual harassment and sexual abuse, for some people it's not easy to come forward and say things. I know a lot of people who get there's people who have been affected by it, and it also mentally it hurts them mentally, which is why they struggle. Like, to come forward about it is not an easy thing. It's not easy to come forward about it. So, like, by the way, excuse me if like my words are more, because I'm trying to. I'm literally. I'm not. I don't wish to script this. I wish to speak my mind. So I'm going to try to say this as best as I can. But yeah, come forward about things like this, about sexual harassment stuff. It's a really big topic, and no one should be a victim of sexual abuse, of sexual harassment. No one should be a victim of it. And if you are, I know it's definitely not an easy thing to deal with, which is why, like, it can scar you physically and mentally, which is why the fact that those are victims of you lot, sorry, those victims, you victims, sorry, of it, coming forward and telling people is a big step, and hopefully there'll be justice made on your behalf, and like any potential, like on the behalf of any potential future things that could have happened if you lot didn't come forward. So like, I just want to say it's a good thing you lot came forward, like, and the reason why I'm saying it's a good thing you come because like to know that these are people who, like, the Smash community and the FGC, these are very community based things. We don't know what could be happening around us in the community. Of course we like to stay strong as a community, but when there's something that's negative in the community, it can affect everyone in the community. Just one bad thing can make everyone just go, wow, really, like, that happened, and it can be a downfall, but let's not see this as a downfall. Let's see this as an uprising. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the more we know about things in our community, bad or good, the more we can find ways to improve our community. And the reason why I say bad or good is because, of course, if it's a good thing, it always helps us. But if it's a bad thing as well, we can find ways to tackle it, and once we find a way as a community to tackle it, we can find way, it will eventually help our community be stronger, because we're finding ways to tackle the negative in the community. So which is why, if there's anything happening, not just the Smash community, not just the fighting game community, not just any game community, any community in the world, whenever there's negative, if we can find ways to tackle that negative, it makes us stronger as a community. That's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying let's see this as an uprising. So we can find a way to help each other. That's what community is about. Community is about a group of people who want to help each other grow together, kind of thing. If you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so let's move on. So yeah, so starting with the Smash community, like I said, with Nairo and Zero and other like allegations happening with the Smash community, it is a big hit, because like, of course, the Smash community, like, we look up to like these top players and stuff, so like we don't like to see things like this happening. We're like it's hard when it's players you've watched, you looked up to, who you praise, and then see this kind of thing happening. It's a downfall. But yeah, again, like I said, we'll take this in, and hopefully we can find ways around it. Of course, as a community, it looks bad. Like, it looks bad as a whole community, but of course we want to find ways. Hopefully we can find a way around it, not around it, but to deal with it, sort it out, and then find a way to eventually move on, so we can continue making the Smash community go strong again. And then, of course, with EVO, well, the EVO ones, for me personally, EVO was a big hit, because me, as someone who likes to be part of the fighting game community, and is like my main thing is fighting games. Like, especially like me, especially things like Street Fighter Marvel for me. Like, of course, it was a big hit with the pandemic going right now. It's a big hit with a lot of these gaming events and like fighting game tournaments being cancelled. And of course now we're getting a lot of these online events, which I've seen some of them already. Some of them are actually doing really good. Of course, the issue is like things like netcode and stuff with some of these games. But like, of course, even though EVO, like, it was a big hit when EVO got cancelled, the main event. So of course I was looking forward to EVO Online. But then of course with the news with Mr. Wizard springing up just before EVO Online, and now because of that they've cancelled EVO Online, which I think is important actually. As much as I didn't want it to be cancelled, I think it's also a good thing it was cancelled, because right now to think of all the victims that were affected with Mr. Wizard's acts, should I say, out of respect, let's not do the evil. Let's out of respect, let's cancel it for now, and just like concentrate on what's important. Which is why I think it's important. And like, of course we have Tony Khan's now taking those same responsibilities that Mr. Wizard would have. So like firing Mr. Wizard, I mean, it's a big move, but I think it's not just a big move, but it's an important move, because the thing that a lot of us who, let's say, looked up at Mr. Wizard for all the stuff he done for the community, but then knowing this thing about the sexual allegations, that, I mean, yeah, he eventually admitted to and apologized. Like, I know, yes, it was 20 years ago, and he did apologize, but like, of course it's something, of course it's been something that we didn't really know and been hiding in the shadows. It's like, wow, like, so out of respect, it's important. Like, I think firing was a good move, because like, I mean, I don't like the idea of anyone being fired, but like when we hear things like that now popping up, and then of course there's all these victims of the like sexual harassment, sexual abuse, it's like we like, as a community, like, even, and like EVO as well, like the core, like what they call the core values and stuff, you know, to like, and like respecting our community and stuff, something we can't really accept anymore. Like, so right now, hopefully, like EVO, the rest of the EVO company can do what they can do to look forward and make EVO good again. But it's hard, because knowing that news about Mr. Wizard, of course, has kind of tarnished the EVO name now. But I'm the kind of person, even though it's tarnished EVO, I'm hoping that anything to do with EVO now that's not involved with Mr. Wizard, they can find a way to make it strong again. Or maybe they might consider renaming EVO. Like, EVO used to be called Battle of the Bay. Or was it Battle by the Bay, sorry. I always forget Battle of the Bay, Battle of the Bay. But yeah, it used to be called a different name, then they changed to EVO. They might change their name again out of respect to no longer represent evil, no longer think of evil because of the stuff we know with Mr. Wizard. Maybe, pardon me. Maybe they might change the name of EVO, or maybe or maybe they might just create a new tournament scene. Maybe EVO might just become something of the past. They might work on a new set of tournaments, or maybe a different major tournament scene might become the new uprise for the new biggest tournament of the world for fighting gamers, like maybe CEO, or maybe like Team Spooky might do something, or who knows, I don't know. Like, just, I mean, these are just things that I'm thinking might happen, might not happen, or maybe like I said, maybe the current EVO team may just continue on eventually, but like they'll do whatever they can to make EVO strong again, knowing that Mr. Wizard's not part of the team anymore. Who knows? But I'm gonna wrap it up there. Sorry if I wobbled on too much, and sorry if there's anything I said that might have been wrong. If I did something that might have been wrong, I do apologize. Like I said, I'm trying my best. I didn't script this. Like, I'm literally just trying my best to say things out of my head. So even sometimes my words might get muddled up. But like, it's because I didn't want to. For me, scripting this would mean that I'm thinking what I'm thinking, saying what I'm thinking, kind of thing. But like, all I'm gonna say is, like, hopefully we can find ways to make sure that keep the Smash community strong, but like also tackle these issues that have happened in the Smash community. Same thing with the FGC, and like tackle any issues to do with sexual harassment, sexual abuse. Like, because we're as communities, like FGC, Smash, as communities, we want to stay strong. Because we love each other. I love the fighting community. I love the Smash community. Like, I'm more of an FGC person, but I like Smash as well. And I love the communities when it comes down to it. I love meeting people in the communities. I love going to events and meeting other people who enjoy fighting games and Smash and stuff. And then like with EVO, like it's with EVO, it's hard, like, because I've seen things when it used to be Battle of the Bay, Battle of the Bay. I keep getting the names mixed up. Battle of the Bay, Battle of the Bay. If someone wants to correct me, feel free to correct me. I always forget which one is which. I'll probably just Google it again to correct myself. But then of course, I started watching EVO when I was a bit more younger. And of course I've watched like past clips of old EVOs, like watching the old Marvel matches of, like, I don't know, like ICI, Justin Wong, Dago Yumahara, you know, the First Strike Perry, all that stuff. Justin will never give up. Like, EVO was like huge. Like, EVO has played a big part in what I love about the fighting game community. But then think of like the news of Mr. Wizard now, like it does feel tarnished a bit, which does hurt me. But at the same time, like I said, we're gonna find a way to rise upon this. And like, I don't know, like I said, maybe the rest of the EVO company now may try to do what they can to move forward and make EVO strong again, or maybe they might make a new move, who knows. And like I said, with the victims of the sexual abuse, sexual harassment, any allegations go on, hopefully any allegations that haven't been confirmed yet, hopefully they eventually get figured out and we can find out the truth and see what was a lie, what was and what is true. Because of course I know for some people these allegations may not be true, but for the ones that are true, yes, like, please look into yourself and think, why did you do that? Why? But for those that aren't true, hopefully we can correct those. But yeah, for the victims that actually have stepped forward, and the ones that we've confirmed or have been affected by the sexual harassment and abuse, like, whatever happens, thank you for coming forward. It's a big thing to come forward, and it's very important. It's very important for, like, it shows how strong a person you can be when you come forward and express this, because to be in that situation, it's not easy to be in that kind of situation, which is why it's hard to come forward. But for coming forward, like, I praise you for that, and thank you. And like, hopefully you can look for better days, like, you can look forward for the rest of the better days in your life, and like, hopefully nothing like this will happen to you again. Hopefully nothing like this will happen to anyone. Like, sexual harassment and abuse isn't a joke, and I don't want anyone to suffer from it. Like, I don't want to see people scarred physically and mentally from it. So yeah, but I'll leave it at that. And I mean, yeah, that's Kai Prince signing out. Hope the rest of you enjoy your day, and yeah, take care.